Maximizers, welcome to my life. How is everyone doing tonight? If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach. I help product-based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales into their business. Meaning, I help them create a content strategy that works for them, that allows them to bring in sales organically from their social media so that they do not have to run ads and they do not have to hire influencers to sell their products. Okay. I started off on social media in 2018. I started my very first YouTube channel teaching women how to coupon and how to budget and how to save money. In 2020, the pandemic hit. My clients are like, Crystal, help us make more money. Okay. Help us make more money. We need to make more money. Teach us how to start YouTube channels. So for 3 years, I taught my clients how to start their businesses from scratch, how to grow their businesses, how to start on social media. I fell in love with being a business coach. My business coach hired me to coach her people. And I was like, me to coach your people? I fell in love with business coaching. So in 2023, I had another, come to Jesus moment with myself. And I decided I wanted to be a business coach. I did not want to be the couponing girl anymore. I wanted to help women make money. Why? Because nothing bad happens when women make more money. More opportunity, more access, more availability. You get to do more when you make more money. Okay. So I switched to being a business coach. And I still was like, okay, I'm a business coach. I'm helping my clients from A to Z. But what is my niche? What is my specialty? What is my secret sauce? My secret sauce is content. Since 2018, I have posted close to 2,000 YouTube videos. 2,000 YouTube videos across 2 YouTube channels. I have gone live close to 1,000 times. Face live, talking live, camera live. Close to 1,000 times I have gone live. My content has yielded me close to $400,000 in money. I've made almost $400,000 from my content. Now, that has come from 4 and 5 figure brand deals. That has come from over $30,000 made from Google AdSense. That has come from the biggest portion of it from my coaching programs. I sell one-on-one coaching, group coaching, workshops, boot camps, master classes. I sold one course and made $1,000. But the point being, all of these things that I have been able to do, all of the ways that I have been able to make money, it all starts with my content. The consistency of my content, the value of my content, how I engage with my audience. I have been able to be full-time in my business. It hasn't been easy, but I've been able to be full-time in my business because of content. I am Krista Maximizer because of the content I have created on social media. Okay. So if it's one thing I do really, really well, it's content. So I was like, you know what? I need to niche down and be a content coach. So I help you create content that leads to sales. Okay. So with that being said, I wanted you to know who I am, who this woman is yapping at you, because I'm about to yap for a little bit. Tonight, I want to talk about tips for engaging with your audience on social media. Social media is meant to be social. And if you are a business owner, you can't expect someone to buy from you if they really don't know you, if they really don't like you, if they don't trust you, and if they don't see you engaging with your audience. If you want to build a strong audience of people who want to buy what you are selling, you have to engage with them. So tonight, I'm going to share with you my top tips for engaging on social media, what you should be doing to engage with your audience, to warm them up and keep them warm so that when you offer your product as a solution to their problem, they buy it. So I need to know who's here. So let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And I want to know, what is your main social media platform for business? So where are you watching from and what's your main social media platform? I'm watching from Orlando, Florida, and my number one social media platform is YouTube. So my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS, is my main platform when it comes to business. But when I go live on my TikTok, my Instagram, and both of my YouTube channels all at the same time. And tonight I'm finally able to go live on my Facebook business page because I don't know what was going on Facebook. So please don't be shy. I see a few of you watching. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from and what is your main social media platform for business, okay? My hierarchy of platforms goes YouTube, then TikTok, then Instagram, and Facebook's down there too. Thank you so much for the shares. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. So let me know where you're watching from and what your main social media platform is for business. Okay. So we're going to talk about tips for engaging with your audience on social media. Tees by T Creation. Hi, T. I'm in Orlando, Florida. My main platform is Instagram. Thank you so much for joining. So let's talk about tips for engaging on social media. Why is engaging important? Let's talk about the why first. With me, you're going to hear me always talk about the why, the why, the why, the why. The why gets you the buy, the why gets you the sale. Engaging on social media is important because in order for someone to buy from you, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. They need to see that you care about the solution to their problem they're going to get with your product. They need to care that you actually care about them and you appreciate them coming. You could be doing anything right now, but you're watching me live or you're watching this replay, right? And I appreciate that. I think a lot of times we underestimate. We see these numbers on social media and you're like, oh, it's only 5 people. 5 people who took time out of their day to engage or watch or support you in your content is a lot. Okay, I was talking to someone last night and I was telling them about my social media and they were like, you have like 100K across all your platforms. And I'm like, yeah, it's just a little bit. And they were like, no, that is a lot of people. And I was like, you know what? You're right. If there was 100,000 people in a place trying to just talk to me, I'd be severely overwhelmed. 200 people in a place trying to talk to me, I'm severely underwhelmed. So I think that we see these numbers and we forget that these views are real people. These comments are real people. And we need to create them as such. When I come on my social media, I like to I like to envision it as a store, right? If you walked into the Krista Maximizer store, I would say hi to everyone who walked in, right? If you ask me a question in the Krista Maximizer store, I'm not going to ignore you because you are in my face saying, hey, Crystal, tell me about this, or what is this? How does this work? Who needs this? You know what I mean? If that makes sense, let me know. Tap the screen on TikTok, yes or no in the comments. So when people come to your social media platform, engagement is you giving them that same energy back. They could be watching anyone else. They could be doing something else. They don't have to support you on social media. Sometimes we take that support for granted, but you need to be grateful. I would not be Krista Maximizer without those people who started subscribing to my channel. Okay. So I always remember to be grateful for every single person. I don't care if I get 5 views on a video. I'm grateful because they did not have to give me their time, energy, or effort. So engagement shows your audience your appreciation and that you care at a deeper level. So my very first tip for you is so basic, but some people don't do this. Respond to your comments. Cece says yes. Respond to your comments. Just liking your comment, just saying thanks or thank you is not enough. In the beginning of you building your social media platform, especially as a business owner, you need to over-engage to a certain extent. So when I started my YouTube channel and I was posting my couponing videos, I made it my business, and still to this day. Now, sometimes it gets away from me on TikTok because sometimes the TikTok comments get to be a lot. But on every platform, I do my very best, at least 2 to 3 times a week. I go in and I respond to every single comment that I see. And I try to do more than just a thanks or thank you. In the beginning, I was responding with sentences. Someone would say, thank you so much. This was helpful. And I would say, thank you, Bonnie, for watching my video. I'm happy to hear that it was helpful. I over-engage. Now, this does 2 things. Number 1, Bonnie, when she commented on my video, she feels seen. She feels heard. She feels appreciated. She feels acknowledged. Like, oh my gosh, she acknowledged me. Second, on the platform itself, the more you engage with your content, the more the platform, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they're like, oh, there's some engagement going on in this post. Let me show this post or push this post out to more people. So it only helps you to engage And it really helps you with your audience. Now, if one person comments 3 times, I'll give a thank you. And one out of those 3 times, I'm going to go and give them a sentence. Okay. Respond to your comments. You're not getting millions of views. You don't have millions of followers, and you're not that damn busy. If you are trying to build your business and social media is your main marketing place, you are leaving money on the table by not responding to your comments. Okay? If they're trolly comments, if they're nasty comments, delete them. But if someone is giving you something genuinely positive or a piece of constructive criticism, acknowledge them and respond. If someone's taking time out of their day to comment on your video, on your post, give them a response more than just thank you or thanks or a like. Does this make sense? Yes or no? This is the easiest and most simple one, and I see people do this. Like, I go back through my last 6 videos and I will go and respond to all the comments on all of my platforms. I go in a couple times a week and I respond to all of my comments. Simple. Timor says, I'm just starting from scratch and wanting to know a simple strategy to use for my target audience. Okay. Hey, Timor, first off, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your question. Second, are you a business owner trying to sell a product, or are you just creating content to build an audience? I need to know the answer to that question, and then I will share with you a simple strategy for your target audience. So, are you a business owner? Okay. Are you a business owner? And if so, what is your business? I'm going to go to my second one. I'm going to come back to you. Second way to engage with your audience is if you are on a platform like Instagram or TikTok, I need you to post in your stories. Another great way to engage with your audience is to post in your stories. Stories gives people a behind the scenes, almost in real time look at you in your business. You don't have to get on your stories and tell all your business. Share a day in the life of what you're doing. Talk about your business in the sense of, like, if you sell lip gloss, what lip gloss are you wearing? If you sell t-shirts, which one of your t-shirts are you wearing today? Why did you choose that t-shirt? What is something you learned today? Like, anything that connects you, oh my God, I can't talk. Anything that can connect you to your audience, share it in your stories. But the 2 key things are, number 1, behind the scenes. If you create something from scratch, you make something from scratch, you package something, show us your behind the scenes. And number 2, share a day in your life. I'm a content coach. I haven't done a day in the life or work with me Wednesday in forever, but I could show you as a content coach, this is what I do. And then flip the camera around and show people what you're doing. So those are the 2 ways you can post in your stories. Number 1, behind the scenes. Show me the process of what you're creating. Number 2, share a day in the life as an authority in your industry, as an expert in your area. What do you do in your business day to day to make it grow? Okay? So engage with your audience in the stories, which also brings me to my next tip, and then I'm going to answer Timor's question. If people comment on your story, send you an interaction, respond to said interaction in your DMs, which brings me to respond to your DMs. You don't have 1 million followers. Okay. If anybody on here has 1 million followers, let me know. You don't got 1 million followers. Okay. You're not getting a ridiculous amount of notifications. If you are a business owner and you are selling a product or service and you are trying to build an audience and make sales, respond to your DMs. You are not too good to respond to your DMs. Engage with your audience, because you could be leaving money on the table by not responding to that DM. That person may have a simple little question and they are ready to buy, and you not responding, they're going to go buy from someone else. So Timor asked for a simple strategy as a business owner trying to sell products. Okay. What is your product and what problem do you solve? What is your product and what problem do you solve? Incognito, I love your tips. I'm in the service industry. I don't sell products. I sell courses and coaching. Incognito, thank you so much for joining. I am a business coach, so I sell coaching too. So I 100% understand. And my process and my strategy is the same. Digital marketing products, ebooks, printables. Okay, so do you have one of those bundle things? Okay, are you trying to sell one of those bundles, or is this your products that you created? Okay, I have a lot of questions before I share. The key to building an audience, whether you have a physical product, a digital product, or a service, is to start with connection content. The simple strategy is post 3 to 5 videos per week if you are posting YouTube Shorts, TikTok, or Reels. 3 to 5 videos per week, 1 to 3 minutes long videos. Connection content. Connection content shares the what's in the why of your industry, the what's in the why of your business, the what's in the why of your story. You want to create content that attracts the people that needs their problem solved by your product. For example, when I was couponing Kristen Maximizer, I was helping women save money. So I shared videos showing my couponing strategy. I shared videos on how to coupon at various stores, how to coupon in general, how to save money. Those people watched my videos, they subscribed, they followed me, they got on my email list. And then when I sold my membership, they purchased my membership. When I sold a masterclass, they bought a seat in my masterclass. So you need to create content to attract the person that needs to buy your product to solve their problem. So you need to talk about the problem that people are having, how your product can solve it, and why you even got to that place. Okay. Does that make sense? I have both of a bundle, like a theme page mastery business creator course, but I do have products. So when selling these bundles, you want to create an audience and you want to create content to attract an audience of people who need their problem solved. The problem that they need solved can't just be make money with this bundle. So within that bundle, what is a key course, a key ebook, something very specific that you have gone through, gotten results with that you can sell? So maybe there is a ebook in there on, I don't know, time management. You want to talk to people who are struggling with managing their time. And the solution to their problem is the ebook. When you are selling these bundles, you can't just buy this bundle and resell it and make money. That's not always going to give you the results that you desire. Pick out some key courses, some key products within that bundle, and focus on the direct problem that it solves. Inadvertently, if you need help with time management, you're also going to get the bundle on how to create content, how to make your own calendar, and all the other stuff that comes with it. But your main problem of time management is going to get solved. Does this make sense? Yes or no? We focus on the why to build our audience, and we focus on the why to sell our products. Excuse me. It's all about the why. Okay. If you share the why, people will buy. If you share the why, people will buy. My God, that's a word. Share the why, people will buy. Why is this the best thing for me? Why is this going to solve my problem? It's never about you, and it's deeper than the money. When you make more money, you can solve your problems. When you solve your problems, you have less stress. When you have less stress, you can enjoy your life. You're not worried about paying your bills. You're not worried about your kids' college tuition. If you have more than enough money, 95% of your problems are going to be solved. So it's deeper than the money. What does making money by selling or using this bundle mean to someone? If you are perfecting your time management, right? What does that mean in your life? You can probably sleep better. You can enjoy your life better. You can do more of the things that you want to do because your time is managed effectively. So if we bring this back to me as a content coach, I create content that teaches you how to, on your own terms, create content around your business. So if you create content around your business consistently, what does that mean for you? That means more money. What does more money mean for you? That means more opportunity. It means more access. It means eventually you can quit your 9 to 5. That means that you'll have more time for family. You'll have more time for travel. You'll have more time for hobbies. You'll have more time to do whatever the hell it is you want to do. So starting the business and making that money leads to freedom in your life. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Hey, Mitchell girl, how are you doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for the likes. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Engage with your audience. What I'm doing right now is peak engagement. Okay. When you're looking to engage with your audience, ask your audience questions. You can ask questions in your stories. You can ask questions in your pieces of content. You can ask questions in your posts. You want to put things out there for your audience to answer. So at the beginning of this, I said, where are you watching from? And what's your main social media platform? So let me know, where are you watching from? And what's your main social media platform? This tells me about who's watching, where they're watching from, and what platforms they're on. Why is that important to me? Because I create content around creating content, right? And I can see where most of my audience is leaning. Okay. My audience is their top Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Those are the top ones. Okay. Those are the top platforms. But I like to know who I'm talking to, and I like to know where you're creating content, because that does make a little bit of a difference. Because the type of content you create on TikTok is different from the type of content that you create on YouTube, which is different than the type of content you can create on Instagram. A similar strategy, but the way in which you present that content is different. Is it Dina? Dina is here from Tennessee and TikTok. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate it. Okay. So ask your audience questions and genuinely be interested in the answer. Genuinely have something to say back to them. Ella is here on YouTube and she said Instagram. Hey, Ella, thank you so much for joining. Okay. You can't expect people to take their hard-earned money and invest it in you as a small business owner, and you basically like ignore them or treat them like they don't care. We're not Amazon, we're not Target, we're not Shein, okay? We are small businesses, and we still have to treat people with respect and give them good customer service. So whether you purchase from me or not, when you are in my lives, when you are in my element, I'm giving y'all top tier customer service, okay? I am engaging at the highest level. Me going live, which is one of my tips to engage with your audience on social media, go live. This is by far my favorite way to show up on social media. This is my favorite way to engage with my audience. The reason why is I get to give you the most unfiltered version of Crystal. I got to button myself up on YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. I got to be the coach on YouTube. Right now, I get to be the cool coach. I'm a cuss a little. I'm a code switch. You're gonna get a little bit of everything. The Baltimore accent gonna come out. You're gonna get a little bit of everything from me on live, but this is the most authentic version of myself that I can show on social media. I love the fact that I can answer your questions in real time, which is another way to engage with your audience. Answer all questions. Even if I don't know the answer, I will say, you know what? I'm not familiar with that. I don't know that answer, but let me look it up for you and get back to you. Answer your audience's questions about your industry, about your products, about your story. Answer the questions. And doing this on live, this is you getting a smidge preview of what it would look like to work with me as your coach. The way in which I'm showing up for you right now is how I show up for my clients. Okay. We talk business, we get to the point, but we have a good time while we do it. Okay. As our coaching relationship grows, like I have one client who's been with me for I think like 3, almost 4 years. Me and her be talking about life a little bit now, right? Because life bleeds over into business and vice versa. And sometimes the stresses of life get into business, and sometimes the stresses of business get into life. Okay. If I'm being 1,000% honest with you, as a full-time business owner, I don't always have a church and state separation of business and life because they be intermingling. Some days I'll work for 10 hours on my business, and some days I'll work for 35 minutes because life be lifing. Okay. So I want to show up authentically as possible, and live gives me that. I also love to talk. I am a certified yapper. I will talk your ear off. I can talk at length about saving money and I can talk at length about business. And when I say at length, hours and hours and hours without getting tired. Okay. Me showing up on live brings all of my energy to you. So you can see the kind of person and the kind of coach I would be if you decide to invest your hard-earned money and work with me to get the results that you desire. Okay? Go live with your audience. The way to go live is to set up a topic, have 3 to 5 talking points. If you sell a physical product, have 2 to 3 of your physical type products and share all the benefits of those products while you're on live. Answer your audience's questions, go about your life. But if you really want to engage with your audience on social media, going live is essential. How many times should you go live? To start, just once per week. Ella's in Greenville. Okay, Ella. And Mitchell Girl says South Carolina, Instagram, and would like to start on TikTok. Okay. So my biggest tip for growing a social media platform is to pick one main platform and one secondary platform. So you can have Instagram as your main platform and TikTok as your secondary. What that means is you only create content for your Instagram. And then if you want to post what you posted on Instagram, you remove the watermark and you post it on TikTok. This is important because if you are making less than $3,000 per month, if you have less than like 1,000 or so followers or subscribers on any platform, you need to build an audience on one platform first. All the greats focus in one area. You will burn yourself out, especially if you are a business owner. You'll burn yourself out. You won't make any money if you are too focused on trying to be on every platform all the time. If I'm being honest with you, less is more. Now, I am live right now on 5 different platforms. I have been on social media for 6 years. When I first started, those first 2 years, I only made content for YouTube. I only started making content for TikTok because TikTok paid me to make content on TikTok. Okay. Today in 2024, I only make one pre-recorded video a week for my YouTube channel, and I go live 5 times a week on all of my platforms. I am maximizing my reach, but it doesn't cost me anything extra to look at 1, 2, 3 cameras. It doesn't cost me anything extra. My energy is still here. My energy is still the same. And I get to be on all of my platforms. If you go look at my Instagram, I have not posted an Instagram video that is not a live replay in months. So the only thing that's on my Instagram is live replays. The only thing that is on my TikTok is a couple ranty video and live clips, live replay clips, right? If you look at my YouTube channel, all of my live replays are there, but I also post pre-recorded content there. I'm not posting on any other platform. I'm not giving any other platform energy because YouTube is my main focus. So if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. I'm trying to get to 700 subscribers, but for the end of the month, I think I have about 10 more days and I need about 29 more subscribers. Okay. So go subscribe if you are a business owner or you want to start a business, you want to watch any more of my live replays. Go subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. It's linked in my bio. And if you fill out this form on TikTok, I will send you an email. You'll get on my email list and I'll send you an email with the direct link to my YouTube channel. So please, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. I would love to get 4 new subscribers tonight. Just 4. Not a lot. Just 4. And that'll get me to like 685. Okay. So go subscribe to my YouTube. And I said I needed 29. Let me see. 68, 98. Oh, I only need 19. I couldn't do math. I only need 19 more to get to 700. So yeah, if I could get 4 of y'all tonight, that'd be really helpful. Okay. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have over 100 videos over there, and all of my live replays from the past like year and a half are there as well that you can binge and watch and dig into. Okay. So let me see what else y'all are saying. A laughing face. That's genuine. Listen, this is me all day. Okay, wow. Live on 5 platforms. Yes. So I use an app called StreamYard to stream on both YouTube channels and Facebook. And then your girl got 2 phones. Oh, it's a lot of y'all watching on YouTube. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, YouTubers. How y'all doing tonight? I got 2 phones. Instagram, me TikTok, TikTok, me Instagram. So I have one personal phone and one business phone. And when I go live in all the places. So I just take my phones, put them in front of my laptop, like that, like so. And I just go back and forth through the comments. My YouTube comments and Facebook comments are right here. Instagram's right here. TikTok's right here. Most of the people who join me live are on TikTok. So I put TikTok in the middle. And I can see y'all's, questions pop up. If you have multiple platforms, going live on all of them when you go live is to your benefit. Okay. And I have a whole live strategy. I have videos and live replays on my YouTube channel on how to go live, why to go live, all the things. I have a whole strategy on it. Okay. Thank you. 2 of y'all subscribed. We need 2 more. 2 more people subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. Okay. 2 more. Okay. And make sure you get on my email list because my Black Friday sales start on Sunday. And I have 2, well, basically 1 epic program that you don't want to miss. It's the Content Consistency and Cash one-on-one coaching at the best price possible. And this coaching helps you with consistently creating content that consistently brings in cash for you. We work one-on-one on Zoom every single month. And we help you, number 1, figure out what's your plans for the next 6 to 12 months for your business. Based on your goals for the next 6 to 12 months, your plans, we create specific measurable goals that we can look at as we work together for 6 months. And then we put the plan of action together. And as you implement the plan, which looks like creating 30 days of content, having a sales plan / launch, creating emails in order to connect with your audience outside of social media, we put all of that together. As you implement it, I'm there to help you because this coaching also offers everyday coaching. What do I mean? There's an app that I use with my coaching clients called Voxer, and you get the ability to text and voice message me every day. So if you have a question, if you have a concern, if you feel like quitting, if you have something to celebrate, if you're like, Crystal, I can't stand this, it's hard, I need help, I'm frustrated, you literally have me in your pocket every single day. Not a lot of coaches are offering that, okay? So you get so supported as you are building your business through your content on social media. And I'm going to help you with not only creating your content, but making sales and also making sure that you build an audience off the platform in your email list. You do not want to miss this offer because I'm not going to offer at this price again. And it's 6 months of one-on-one coaching. Okay. 6 months of one-on-one coaching. You get me every day. There's some epic bonuses when you join by November 30th. So if you want the details of my Black Friday, just go to my website, KristenMaximizer.com. Or if you're not on my email list already on TikTok, fill out this form, get on my email list, and I'm sending out emails. And basically, you can look at my Black Friday details. You can see everything. You can see the pricing. It's really not that expensive. The 6-month coaching is $1,250. And there's a 7-part payment plan of 7 payments of $195. You also get a bonus month of Voxer because the coaching is from January to June. So you're going to be supported for the first half of 2025. And if you want to continue after that, there's an option for that as well. But you're going to be so supported in the beginning of 2025. You're going to be able to meet your goals and grow your audience and actually make sales and see results in your business. So coaching doesn't start until January. But when you join during Black Friday, you get a month of Voxer in December. And I also think that I'm going to do the kickoff calls in December. So we can kick off, set our goals. You can ask me all the questions in December. You know what you're working towards. You can get started over the holidays. And then in January, we hit the ground running with no excuses. Okay. I'm also hosting a content workshop in January 5th. And this is where you can come in a group setting. And I'm going to help you create 30 days of content. So that way your January is already planned out. When you purchase the 6 months of one-on-one coaching, you get the content workshop for free. If you don't want to work with me for 6 months and you just want the content workshop is $125. $125. You get the workshop, a workbook, a replay, and it's all on Zoom. Or you can do 6 months of coaching for $1,250 or 7 payments of $195. So make sure you're on my email list. You can go to KristenMaximizer.com/Black Friday, see all of the details right now, ask me all your questions, and then Sunday the cart opens. And I do have limited spots because I can't one-on-one coach everyone. But Sunday the cart opens and you'll be able to become a client of mine. So get on my email list, get on that wait list so you can know when, the cart opens and we can work together. Okay. All right. So let's see what else. Just subscribed. Yay. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. Yay! Thank you so much for subscribing. I've seen someone else. Okay. What questions do we have about engaging on social media? What questions? What questions do we have about engaging on social media? So we just need one more subscriber to meet our goal for today. And let me make sure I went through everything. So respond to your comments, posting your stories. Oh, I didn't say this. If you want to engage with your audience, well, not want to. When you engage with your audience, one way to engage is polls. You can make polls on every platform. You can do polls on your YouTube community page. You can do polls on your Instagram stories. You can do polls on your TikTok videos. You can do polls on your Facebook business page and in your Facebook group. You can do polls everywhere. Use polls to gauge your audience. And it doesn't have to be anything about the business. Like, I'm working on my next scent of candles. What would you like more? A cherry scented candle or a grape scented candle? I know those, nobody probably want to smell cherries or grapes, but you get what I'm saying, right? Or you can do something simple as like, I'm recording content today. What do you think I'm going to look better in, the blue shirt or the red shirt? Like, it doesn't have to be a lot about business, but you want to just get your audience used to engaging with you. So ask them low barrier, super easy questions, okay? In your industry, relative to what you're talking about, right? If you do skincare and makeup, ask skincare and makeup questions. What do you do first? What's your process? Do you do eyebrows or concealer or foundation? Like, what's your process? And then give them a few options. Use the polls. It'll let you know a lot about where your audience is. You can also do polls about things that they need help with. And that can also help you with content topics as well. Because if you put a poll out like, okay, I'm creating my content plan for December. What would you like to hear me talk about? Or what's your top thing you want to hear me talk about? Like, starting a YouTube channel, making sales on social media, or building your audience. And from the polls, you can gauge like what type of content you can put out. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Create the polls, engage with your audience. Okay. I put answer all the questions. If someone asks you a question about your business, you better be answering it. Respond to your DMs. You ain't Beyonce. You are not Beyonce. Respond to your DMs. Okay. Respond to them respectfully. You are leaving a lot of money on the table if you do not respond to your DMs. Okay. Go live. When you go live, okay, make sure you have a plan for your live. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're going to be selling. Ask a welcome question. I always ask people where are they watching from. And then my second question just kind of varies, like favorite social media platform, what your business is, what do you sell, how do you help people. Come up with a question that's relative to your industry, okay? Relative to your industry, and ask that question on the live so that your audience can respond and then you can actually have a conversation. Now, I know on live, you're the only one talking and people are texting, commenting, but that is very helpful. Okay. That's very engaging. Your audience likes that. People keep commenting on all the platforms. They're engaged, right? If you are enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the content creator, you will respond. Like, I respond to people on lives all the time. So go live, ask a welcome question, and answer all the questions. Always do a Q&A, right? So if you have questions for me, drop them down in the comments. Questions about starting your business, growing your business, creating content, whatever your questions are. And then last, I said, go watch. Oh, I didn't even talk about this. Go watch and engage with your current clients or current customers' content and leave a meaningful comment. If you have clients and customers who have been supporting you, that are always commenting on your stuff, go watch some of their stuff and give them a meaningful comment. Go reciprocate it, especially when you are just starting out. If you are new and you got 200 followers, but there's 3 people who comment on everything for you, if they have content, go to their page and respond. And even if they don't have content, I'm this person. Not everybody agrees with this, but send them a DM. You know what? Thank you, Ella. I've seen you commenting on my Instagram post, and I really appreciate that. Let me know if you have any questions, or let me know how I can help you. Let me know if there's any way I can support you. Let me know if there's anything that you need within my realm. Like, show your appreciation. You can do that in the comments too. Like, if Ella commented, I can respond to Ella's comment. Tell her, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know if you have any specific questions because you're always here supporting me. Okay. So engage back. So that's all of my tips. Now let's go to y'all's questions. So keep dropping your questions. Okay. So Incognito says, do you have tips for super busy people? Blah, 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 blah. I have a large following on Instagram, but not a lot of time to engage. You have to decide that this is important and you have to make time. So super busy is relative. If your business is important to you, you will make time. So to start off, I say start with 1 hour a day. If your business is important to you and it's a priority to you, it's something that you want to grow, something that you want to nurture, you have to decide that you can give it 1 hour a day. And on your days off from work, 1 day off from work, 2 to 3 hours. So for the week, 7 to 10 hours for your business. You have to put it on your calendar and make it non negotiable. So if that means you rise an hour early before your family and work on your business, that's what that means. If it means you stay up an hour later after your family to work on your business, that's what that means. If it means you work on your lunch break, that's what that means. If that means that you don't go to happy hour or you don't go hang out with friends and family because you got to spend that hour on your business, that's what it means. So super busy is relative, and it just means that your business is probably not a priority because you're not making time for it. So you have to sit down with your calendar every week and make time for your business. This engagement doesn't have to, you could do a couple of these things and it takes 5 minutes a day. You don't have to spend hours and hours on this. I'm saying spend an hour a day on your business, not an hour a day engaging. Engaging, you can do that 3 times a week and it could take you 10 minutes. That's it. You can be creating content, responding to emails, selling products, packaging products, and all of your other time that you spend in that hour. But does that make sense? You have to decide that this is important, that this is a priority, and you are going to make time. People make time for the things that are important to them. So if you're not making time for your business, you have to ask yourself, do I really want this business? Am I ready to make the time for it to be a priority? If the answer is no, then you got your answer. But if the answer is yes, that's when you sit down and you're like, well, what do I cut out, move around, not do so that I can focus on my business? Okay. I can't even imagine finding the time to record 3 reels a week. Well, I would say to you, so you don't, this is the thing, you don't have to, if you got 50 comments, you don't have to necessarily respond to all of them right now. So you can do this. I'm going to take 10 minutes a day and respond to comments. Just go video by video and take 10 minutes of your 1 hour per day and respond. You can't find the time to record 3 reels. If your reels are 2 minutes long, you can't find the time in 1 week to record 6 minutes of content. 6 minutes. Even if you do 1 minute reels, you can't find the time to record 3 1-minute videos. Like what exactly is your business? Right? Because again, if it's important to you, you're going to have to make time for it. If it's important to you, you have to make the time and protect the time for it. Right? So, yes, you got 50 comments. That's amazing. So, just set your time up. 10 minutes every other day, I'm going to respond to comments and just respond to as many as you can. Okay, so here we go. So, I have a framework that's called Plan, Batch, and Record. Okay. What you have to do is you have to decide your content ideas for the month. So I'm going to give you an example. You're going to post 3 reels a week. That means you need 12 reels for the month. So right now it's November. You should be planning for December. So maybe that first hour that you work on your business, you decide all 12 of your reel topics. The next hour, you outline all of your reels. Then the next hour, you record 6 of those reels, and then the next hour, you record the other 6. They'll be done by December 1st. You need 12 videos for December. That's it. You said 3 reels a week? Okay. 12 videos for December. Is it going to take you 12 hours to come up with 12 video topics? No. What questions do people ask you? What do people need to know before they work with you? What is your story? Do you have testimonials? What is the solution? What is the problem that you are solving with your product? Make 2 videos about each. You're almost done. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Right? But if you're trying to sit down and decide your reel outline your reel, record your reel. Yes, it's going to take you forever. We got to do it and change it. No, record 3 videos in the same damn shirt. So I'm going to give you an example, right? On Monday, I'm going to record somewhere between 12 to 20 YouTube videos. I only change shirts every 3 to 4 videos. So if you have 12, right? And let's just say you post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Record all the Monday videos in the black shirt. Record all the Wednesday videos in the red shirt. Record all the Friday videos in the blue shirt. So when you go to record, you're going to record all the Monday videos, then change your shirt. All the Wednesday videos, then change your shirt. All the Friday videos, and change your shirt. No one cares that you're wearing the same thing in your content. No one cares. Does this? We got to make it simple, right? We're over complicating it. Simple. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Monday videos, Wednesday videos, Friday videos. 1 shirt. So 4 videos. So you need 4 shirts. So when I sit down to record my 12, I don't know if I'm going to do 12 or 20, whatever. Minimum I'm doing is 12. I'm going to bring 5 shirts up here. I'm only recording in those 5 shirts. I'm recording for 2 YouTube channels though, so it's cool. I'll do 3 videos for channel 1, 3 videos for channel 2 in 1 shirt. 3 videos for channel 1, 3 videos for channel 2 in a second shirt. And the last couple in the last shirt. I highly suggest you go to my YouTube channel and watch how to batch your content, how to plan your content. It's all there. How do you think of so many topics to record 20 in a day? Because I have content pillars that I'm talking about. And I'm not waiting until one day to decide my topics. I'm writing down questions throughout the month. I'm looking back at old content that performed really well. How can I re-record or update that? So I'm recording 10 couponing videos and I'm recording 10 business videos. And I have plenty of more business ideas. I'm just recording my content for December and January. Right? I had my videos planned out, I think through March, but I'm only recording December and January. And then in January, I'll record March and April. Okay. So I have content pillars. And honestly, Incognito, I think you would be a great fit to work with me in my 6-month coaching because I'll help you create content pillars. I'll help you figure out what video topics you should create for your platform, right? Based on what your audience, who your audience is, and what problem you solve. So we create content pillars. And I have a framework of like, this is how you come up with video ideas. But you're going to be, basically, you're preparing your list of ideas all month. I have a running list of questions. I go to Google. I look at what my YouTube channel tells me people are looking for that's not out there. It takes me longer to outline my videos, meaning what am I saying in what video, than it takes me to figure out what my topics are. Because like I said, I have topics through March. So I decide my video topic. Like for instance, for this live, I do 20 lives a month. So 1 YouTube video a week I record and I go live 5 times a week. So I need 20 live topics. All of my live topics for November are done and I'm about to start working on December. This topic is tips to engage on social media. Tomorrow I have content mistakes. Then I had tips to decide on what to sell. The key to your 2025 business sales. Those are my topics. Probably took me 20 minutes to get all 20 topics. And then it takes me longer to figure out my talking points. Like today's live had 7 talking points. It took me maybe 12 minutes to put them down because I've been doing this for a long time, right? So it will take longer in the beginning, but once you do it more, it becomes a whole lot easier. But I have specific prompts and questions that you can ask yourself to figure out, like, what do I want to post? Does that make sense? Yes or no? So my video topics that I'm planning on Monday are already decided. I'm almost done outlining the videos. And then I'll decide. I'm doing all of my business content for sure. And then I'm going to do some of the couponing videos because those are not as a priority as my business content videos are. Okay, great tips. You're welcome. Off topics, but I like couponing. Is that your other YouTube page? Yes. My couponing page is Chris the Maximizer. So you can go watch that. I don't post a lot of videos on there, but there's 1,600 couponing videos on there. And all of my live replays are there too. Sounds great. Yes, it's the outline that takes so much time. Yeah. But you don't have to be super detailed. Like, it just depends on the way in which you record your content. But if you're doing a 1 to 2 minute reel, we just got to simplify it. We just got to simplify it. Okay? But I think you will be a great fit to work together. If you want to check out my Black Friday offers, I would say definitely get on my email list. If you're not on my email list already, you can fill out this form. You'll get on my email list. I'll be sending another email about my Black Friday waitlist tomorrow. So if you get on my email list now, then you'll see all the Black Friday stuff. You can also go to my website, KristenMaximizer.com, click on Black Friday, and you can see my coaching offer. I think the 6-month coaching would be a great fit for you to help you get clear and concise on your content and to get support and to get accountability for me to help you like rein it in and be like, okay, don't overthink this. Simple. Less is more, right? Less is more. Simplifying is the hard part. It's much easier to record a 5-minute video than a 1-minute video. Absolutely. And guess what? If you decide that you want to record 5-minute videos, that's totally fine. If you want them to be 5-minute videos, that is totally fine. You decide the type of content you want to create. I was just using that kind of as an example, but you decide the content that you want to create at the level. Like for me, my YouTube videos are like 10 minutes. When I go live, like right now, I've been live for 51 minutes, I think. Let's see. I've been live for 51 minutes. I like my lives to be closer to an hour. That's me personally, because I can get for an hour. But you decide the length of your content. Are there any other questions? This was great. I'm looking for one more subscriber tonight. One more subscriber. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Kris, please go and subscribe. Join the Build a Business with Kris family. And remember, my Black Friday sales start on Sunday. So if you have been wanting to work with me, if you're ready to get help with your content, consistency, and cash coaching, please make sure you go to KristenMaximizer.com and get on the Black Friday waitlist. Get on the Black Friday waitlist because my 6-month group coaching offer, this is the lowest price possible. This is the most benefits and bonuses I'm ever offering. You're getting 8 one-on-one coaching calls over 6 months, and we are tailor making a plan that works for you, for your content and your consistency. Okay? Any other questions? She said, you keep reminding me that less is more. Absolutely, because less is more. Sometimes we really, really, really overcomplicate things. And we don't have to. And we don't have to. Any other questions, my friends? This has been a great, great live. I need to schedule, speaking of YouTube, I need to schedule my YouTube video. They're all uploaded, but I just need to put in the thumbnail and schedule it. I'll do it tomorrow. All right. I don't see any other questions. We're just under the 1 hour mark. If you guys have any additional questions, feel free to slide in my DMs. But most importantly, subscribe to Build a Business with Kris and get on my email list because you do. I promise you, I'm not just saying this. You do not want to miss the sale. If you want to work with me and you've been thinking about it, this is the lowest price possible because in 2025, my prices are going to be going up. The price is going up. So if you want to lock in your price, lock in your rate, you want to work with me, get the support that you needed from January, well, actually from December to June of 2025, now is the time. My business grew exponentially when I started working with my coach, and I had to pay her $1,000 a month. Okay, $1,000 a month. $1,000. Do you hear me? $1,000. I mean, I learned a lot. Mine is less than $200 a month. Okay. That lotion was really bothering me stuck on there because every time I like use it, it like comes out in a squirtle. So anywho, I'm looking forward to talking to and working with some of you. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. And we got that last subscriber. So yay! Thank y'all so much for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for your tips. Need to see how to implement them. Absolutely. And I do have free sales calls, and the sales call is for us to get to know each other and to see if you want to work with me. So if you are thinking about one of the Black Friday offers or the Black Friday offer and you want to book a sales call, you can absolutely do that. My calendar is open. I am traveling back home for Thanksgiving next week, so I probably need to block my calendar. But my calendar is open right now. My calendar is open. I do need to block the day that I am going to be on the plane because I'm not trying to get anybody booking a sales call on plane day. So now that I thought about it, I'm going to do it right now. But I do want to thank y'all so much for joining me. Does anybody have any other questions before I go? I don't want to leave prematurely if you have questions, but we are blocking this day. We are blocking Thanksgiving because nobody's working on Thanksgiving, but we can open up Black Friday just in case anybody wants to book a sales call. I'll open Black Friday. Let's look at I'm just seeing if there's any questions. I'm closing days that I know I'm not working. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Content, engaging with your audience, business. Last call for alcohol. Okay, my calendar's updated. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. If you have questions, you can slide up in my DMs after. Everybody that's on my email list, you will get an email about the Black Friday wait list here. Excuse me, real soon. So thank you so much. Hi, I am Danny. Thank you so much for joining. I'm actually about to go. So yeah, if you do have any questions, slide in the DMs. Y'all have such a good night. I appreciate y'all being here with me, and I will see some of you tomorrow. I will be live around the same time, and we're going to be talking about content mistakes. So we're going to be having a whole content chit chat tomorrow. So bring any questions you have about creating content, posting content, or any mistakes that you feel like you've made with your content. Okay. So for real this time, have a good night.